must not fail the Emperor.
You do not fool me, young miss.
What is she? A centipede?
They're caterpillars.
Okay.
For honor, for
This is my reflection song.
it's more than I can face. But in my father's mind,
So underwhelming.
Hello, daughter. Don't mind me. I'm just the moon.
but that's what I must do.
That's my favorite part, is when you just freeze the frame and zoom in when they're singing.
And I'll fight.
Where are you? Why does she have no background? What happened to the background? It's just
She did the split. Did you see her eyes?
Yeah.
Ooh, I can't do
Okay,
it.
I guess it's the moon. Okay, that. Why does this?
I don't know why they're
Going
bugs.
somewhere wrong.
So Mulan, very famous Disney movie from 1998. It's the story of this girl who goes to war in place of her father, so she pretends to be a man, and has some great wartime adventures. Great for the family. It's a good film.
It's my favorite.
There were a couple of films that got made that were specifically ripping it off.
Yeah.
And like we do on this show, we watched one of them, The Secret of Mulan. So this movie is basically just Mulan, but it has a twist. It stars bugs.
It does star bugs.
Yeah. It's very odd.
It's bugs.
We assume this is because this was made in 1998, the year of Mulan, but also the year of Bug's life.
Yeah.
So this is like killing two birds with one stone. You're kind of ripping off both movies. It's two different audiences that you can trick into buying this at the store.
Wasps! It's wasps!
Ah, wasp.
Great surprise face. So the kingdom is at war. There's this evil army of ants and other bugs. That's the thing. It's confusing because there's two sides. The good side is caterpillars and butterflies
Yes.
and rats
And kangaroo rabbits.
some kind of jumping critter. And then the bad guys are ants and beetles.
Yeah. And wasp and bee.
Bees seem to be on both sides.
They seem neutral. Bees are true neutral.
The point is, the battle lines are not clearly drawn for us, the audience.
No.
So that's the thing. But yeah, the evil bugs are winning. So Mulan's town gets a notice that every family must provide a boy to join the army.
Like the true Mulan story.
Yeah, and Mulan's father, this butterfly dude, is like, I'll go fight. And Mulan is like, no, you're old. I'll just pretend to be a man and join the army. So I'm just gonna put on this helmet and not even gonna wipe off my lipstick. And I'm just gonna go there and do a voice like that. And we got it.
She pulled it off pretty well.
Yeah, and really low effort.
Yiwu, follow me. Never give up hope. Charge!
She still has lipstick on.
Yeah.
She really didn't try.
Also, she names herself Hoo-Ha.
Why?
Because that's a man's name, I guess. I mean, because it provides a cool, chant, like hoo-ha, 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 hoo-ha. Mulan shows up and she swings a sword around and she's like, you guys do it and follow me, yay! And we don't really see what she does, but everybody's like, you kick ass, you help us win. We're gonna follow you to the end of the earth, hoo-ha. And there is this commanding, I guess he's a general, butterfly, young-looking dude who's clearly the stand-in for, Mulan's love interest. Then we meet this woman, Shin, and she's a dragonfly. And yeah, this is the confusing thing. She's in the army and she's a woman.
Yes.
Which means they can have woman soldiers. So why did Mulan have to pretend to be a man? They're clearly progressive. They'll take a dragonfly.
They'll take women. Yeah, dragonfly woman. I guess I wonder how many fathers didn't enter. Something flying on me?
No.
I think after seeing so many bugs, I'm starting to see bugs.
She was useful because she could fly and she would help.
But then she fell in love with the wrong guy.
Yeah. Oh, let's talk about the wrong guy real quick. The wrong guy.
Is that a movie?
The wrong bug. Yeah.
What is it? The prince has fought valiantly, but our losses are high, and the barbarians have pushed us back into the mountains. It is hopeless.
Obviously, the old ways are not working. You still here, Janjin? I said I need more information. Go!
That is it? No thanks? No nothing? I am of royal blood. Not one of his peasant recruits. How dare he treat me like this?
He's still there, dude.
I know.
He didn't even leave the room to start complaining about how he's gonna betray him. So this dude, who I think is supposed to look like Jafar from Aladdin.
He does look like Jafar from Aladdin.
The emperor is ungrateful, so this dude turns evil.
Yeah,
And
really quick.
And so we cut to Shin. She tells Mulan that she has something urgent to tell her. It's gotta be immediately.
While she's in the middle of, planning, fighting.
Yeah, she's literally in the middle of explaining to the soldiers, here's where you go, here's our strategy. And she's like, hey Mulan, I have something urgent to tell you. I have a crush.
It was very important. I always have to pull my friends from very important situations to tell them I have crushes.
I can't wait for you to meet him.
Whoa. What a nasty looking asshole.
You have no idea how much I've looked forward to this moment.
Let go of me.
Ruh-roh.
What are you doing?
You can fly! Go get him!
Yeah, go after him.
What the hell? Didn't you guys, beat up 3 dudes?
Oh, there she goes.
God damn.
And so Jafar takes Mulan up in the sky, and then he drops her, and then the biggest bullshit happens.
And you're left with nothing, traitor.
Oh my god, how's she gonna get out of this? Uh-oh. Damn! She's getting hit.
Damn.
This is really brutal. How do you survive being
What?
Wow. I think I just used up an entire lifetime's luck.
I mean, I don't know.
That was dumb.
I would go to the doctor after that.
Let's actually talk about the main bad guy for a little bit.
That guy exists.
Yeah, because he's this big bug with big teeth. His name is Malin something. And,
none of the names are memorable.
Yeah, well, he's just the bad guy. And the most memorable thing about him is that every time he talks, he has this echo, like he's talking inside of a cave.
Or there's there's a megaphone lodged inside his throat.
Yeah.
Hold time. I should have left you to rot in the garbage heap where I found you. You useless, filthy wretch.
Why does he have an echo?
Sure, if I
They persevere without Hoo-Ha because he's gone missing.
Oh, that's right.
And I guess the
still gone.
bugs get to the the capital where Mulan lives.
Oh yeah, they
and-
burn shit.
Yeah, and the main battle ensues, and the Caterpillar army is getting their asses kicked, but then Shin finds Mulan, who has burst out of the cocoon and is a butterfly now.
It's a hot butterfly.
Yeah, and they for some reason, again, even though the main general dude is a butterfly and there's other butterflies in the army, they're
has
like,
to hide
yeah,
it.
they have to hide it for some reason.
We don't know why.
But yeah, they put on her armor, which covers her wings, and her helmet covers her antennas. But she still now only has 2 legs. Whatever. Mulan as Hoo-Ha fights the main bad guy in just, I think, the worst animated part of the movie. What? Why did you fall, you dummy? Did she just kick? What the fuck? What the fuck?
You've never seen a fight win that way?
None of that.
You just someone falls
I understand what happened, but like none of it tracked. Why is he so? What? Look at how big he is.
Maybe that's his special power.
The way that she finishes this evil mastermind, this greatest villain ever, is she's standing in front of a rock.
Oh,
And she's like,
yeah.
come and get me. And the guy goes towards her and she just kind of gets out of the way and he like smashes into the rock and falls.
Is that
that's
is that
it.
really the final battle of
Yeah.
all that?
Yeah, and that's how the battle ends.
They find out she's a butterfly woman named Mulan, and then the prince fucks her.
Basically, she just lands,
Yeah.
and she's like, "Oh, I'm a woman. My family calls me Mulan." And the dude is like, "Well, I really like Hoo-Ha, but I think I like Mulan even more."
He's
like,
a bisexual icon.
yeah, but like not even any resistance. He's just like, "Ah, cool, all right." Not sure why you did that. We
Yeah.
allow women in the
Nobody-
fucking army. I don't know why you felt like you had to hide that.
I think that's what robs this movie of the true meaning of Mulan.
I've got you now! Yay!
Bricky.
Let me go! Ah! Don't you know who I am?
Ribbit, my new toy.
Ooh, yes!
Ugh.
His new toy. Yay!
I don't like any of that. So, Melanie,
What?
would you recommend The Secret of Mulan?
No. I feel like if I was babysitting a kid and the kid watched this, I'd just walk away from the television. Because instead of watching it ironically, I feel like I could just leave this on for a kid to repeat it on indefinite and be okay with it. No, it's so underwhelming. It's the most underwhelming thing I've watched in a long time.
On the one hand, it was like short and like it didn't faze me much.
No.
And it is so fucking weird. Like, it's Mulan with bugs. Why? Other than,
I mean,
you know,
you could just tell someone that's what it is and be like, okay.
yeah, so on the one hand, that's, you know, kind of fun to watch just because it's so strange. But on the other hand, it was pretty underwhelming. So overall, I guess I wouldn't really recommend this because there are some laughs at the bizarreness of it all. But overall, I don't think it's really worth it because
No.
it's kind of whatever for the most part. It's just kind of sleazy and shitty and low effort. So I think there's only one thing left to do. This was a Mulan ripoff and it was a musical, but it didn't have the best Mulan song, Make a Man Out of You. But clearly these are not men, these are bugs. So you know what that means.
Let's get down to business to defeat the bugs. Did they send me rodents when I asked for bugs? you're the saddest bug I've ever met. But you can bet before we're bugs, I'll make a bug out of you. Who decided to make this? This is pure bullshit. Who said Mulan and Bug's life would be a good combination?